Hello, my friends, loved ones, family of light. My name is Jeffrey Hubble. My spiritual name is Golden Sun. I am here to share some teachings today out here in the forest. And a fire going over here. Raining every day here in Florida. Some teachings of the masters, teachings of the ascended masters, consciousness. And I'm going to actually be reading out of this book, which I normally don't do, but I'm going to sing for a while first. Karuna class lessons. And I'll explain the whole thing. It's deep, profound, and very healing, effective, transformative, renewing, rejuvenating, uplifting for these times we're living in. It was sound healing for us all. Very relaxing, nurturing. Even the nature, as the wind has picked up for the first time, which I appreciate because it's very hot. Quite covered in sweat, but that's the South for you this time of year. I don't want to bore you, but I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the feeling. I'm going with the vibe. I'm going with the natural instructions, nature instructions, original instructions of my intrinsic reality of my inner being. Yahe, yahe, yahe. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ha, hey ha, hey ha, hey ha, yo. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. 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 Ho 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 ho. Whoa 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 whoa. Hey oh hey 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 hey. Hey oh hey 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 hey. Hey oh hey ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey. Way ha ho hey, way ha ho hey. Way ha ho hey, hey 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 hey. Way oh way ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey 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 hey. Way ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey 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 hey. Way ha ho hey ha ho hey ha ho hey. Way ha hoo hey, ha hoo hey, ha hoo hey. Way ha hoo hey, ha hoo hey, ha hoo hey, ha. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey ha, hey ho. Whew. I was guided to stand up and face the east and the new beginnings, the new consciousness of I am one with the infinite sun, one with the new, one with the crystal core of Mother Earth, one with the crystalline Christ consciousness grid around the earth, reawakened for healing. It's a very powerful book. I'm going to say one thing about it, then I'm going to read. There's such a thing as etheric retreats, etheric cities on a higher plane above the earth, where they watch over us. And they're usually around the sacred places of Stonehenge and Mount Shasta and Lake Titicaca and Peru, Andes, Egypt, many places, Uluru, Ayers Rock, Australia, India, Darjeeling, India. And so these teachings coming straight out of one of these etheric retreats. And believe it or not, you have to just listen to the whole thing, what I'm reading today, and then make your decision. There's a lot of writings like this. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of teachings. So stretch your mind, open your mind, imagine higher potential. And it's very, very nurturing. It's very, very rewarding and uplifting to the fact that things are going on that we don't know about in the higher planes. And everybody says to me, well, if they're so here and they're so amazing and there's retreats, how come they haven't saved the world? Why isn't the world better? How come it isn't the way it's supposed to be, heaven on earth already? And I always say, I can't answer that question. All I know is because of free will, we got ourselves down pretty far in this lifetime and these subsequent previous eras, centuries, eons. But they've been teaching these things through the mystery schools. Egypt, India, the Druids, the Essenes, the knowledge of the shamanic people around the world. And it's been a great war for a long time, a war on consciousness, a war on keeping us in a matrix, trying to keep us in a matrix and not evolve. And, you know, their matrix is of distraction, destruction, limitation, lack, disease, and death. And everybody says, oh yeah, that's the polarity side of all the good stuff on earth. Yes, well, there are forces that work completely through those polarities, right? So we work for the light, so here we are. We came to earth to make a difference. This is the highest lifetime. We're entering the Aquarian age. We're entering the Ascended Masters say the 7th and permanent golden age. We've had 6 before. They've all went down like Atlantis and Lemuria. This is the 7th permanent golden age. We're never going down again. We've reached the highest, you know, the Bible tell you 1,000 years of peace, Christ's return. This is the Mayan calendar ended. It started a new calendar at a higher vibration. The Hopi prophecies are complete for the most part. We've been through the 26,000 year procession of the equinoxes, which was represented by the Mayan calendar, which was more accurate than our present day calendars and clocks to 26,000 years. And the last 5,000 years. But this war of dark and light has been on all these times. But we're going to go with light, and that it's being risen to a higher dimension, fifth dimension, crystalline consciousness, out of the carbon-based. We're waking up from the matrix. People are waking up around the world, the Great Awakening, the Ascension, the Transfiguration, Resurrection, and Ascension, as Christ did. We all have that opportunity to do that in this lifetime. The Masters, I've heard, said that every being on this planet could reach enlightenment if they wanted to in this lifetime, like the yogis and the saints and the gurus and the Tibetans, you know, the monks around the world have you've heard in the past, every few generations there's so many reaching this enlightenment like Buddha. And now we've reached such a high vibration frequency, and it's been a fight, yeah. It's been a density as we've moved through. Because why? Because we've moved through as we've healed ourselves of all this toxicity and all this negativity and programs and beliefs. Well, we become more of a vessel for the Creator, more of an oracle, more of a hollow reed, hollow bone, as the natives Americans say, so that we're a vessel for the Creator's wisdom, for the Creator's healing, bringing the energies, releasing the energies. And so we've also helped to release all of this density of the astral plane, all of this, the negativity that have been stored around this planet for eons of time, right? The darkness, it's the thought forms. You know, they don't just go away. They're at somewhere. That's why they say the dream states, people, you know, nightmares, and you got to be very careful if you're going to astral travel. Archangel Michael teachings say you got to put your armor of God on. You know, your helmet, sword, shield, cross of Christ, your blue lightning, or that white light before you travel anymore. They said that Saint Germain and the Son of Master teaching said that the negativity there is so thick that there are beings there that just want to pounce on you, that things that could jump on you that you didn't even know happened for 6 months. They say it's where all the density, negativity is stored, the pockets of. And so you got to prepare yourself. This is the teachings I follow. I try to get smart in this world. And they say not to go into that astral plane, not to go into the psychic realms because of those things. But now if you want to soul travel, yeah, you're spiritual, you know, we supposedly do that every night. Well, you make that protection before you go to sleep and take care of me. And they say you shoot right through this next level here into the etheric, into the causal body realm, into the cosmic, the galactic, the everything and nothing, the source levels. So I've learned all that through plant medicine, through study, through being a dreamer, being on the shamanic pathway. And so, there's millions strong. It's family of light around the planet. We come back with a commitment before we came here to help lift the planet, raise the vibration. You know, we had to, of course, go through the densities of childhood and youth, and then at one point you start waking up, you start realizing, wait a minute, you have an experience or two, or you go to an event or a ceremony, you're like, oh my God, there's something more going on here. Or you experience your ancestors, or you experience your spirit guides, or have a vision, and you're like, oh my God, now I need more. You know, now you're addicted, you want more, you want to, right? And it's been a lot of our spiritual people's awakening. You read a certain book to change your life. And and more and more and more starts awakening in these times, because we're paying attention, eating right, doing the right things, taking care of our loved ones, taking care of our families, praying, staying on our path, staying in our own lane, not messing with the outer reality of what's going on, and gossip and backstabbing and all that negativity of one big soap opera like television. So, I haven't had a television for 5 years. I haven't ate meat for 5 years. Staying on my studies in all the different ways, native ways, and Tibetan Buddhism, and Ascended Master teachings now. Went through a phase of the plant medicines and got me to where I need to be, got me up here anchored into this new level. And now I just help people in any which way I can. And so many, many millions of people doing that around the world. And so the Creator has used us to transmute with the violet fire, just through our I Am presence, just through our God self, transmuting this negativity. We're purging it off out of these realms. So it's the cleanup phase. You know, they said the majority, the main bad guys are gone. The dark heavies are gone. Reptilian, Anunnaki, Greys, the demons, we fight demons constantly. We know, consciously or not consciously, on the dream state, that's just part of what we do. All we do, but by being good, by being light, by praying. They don't want nothing to do with this wisdom. They don't want nothing to do with Ascended Master consciousness. They don't want nothing to do with the galactics. They don't want nothing to do with the angelic realms. And so, and all their spell work and all their incantations and all their dark ceremonies and CERN, and they said all of our major holidays, they do black ceremonies, which is the opposite. They're of the inversion. They're of the opposite, the upside down cross. Everything is opposite. That's what you see. All this, transgender, the movement of it. Not so much individuals that really have that calling, because there's been those type of people all throughout history. But now, why there's a huge movement? Well, it's the satanic. It's the everything is opposite. No God and no prayer in school. No Pledge of Allegiance. The coaches were getting arrested, fired. That was it. Fired for praying with their teams before the games a while ago. So that's how thick it was. So you can't say, that it isn't a war on consciousness. And so we just keep doing what we do. We just keep doing what we do. Prayers, song, dance, vibration, frequency, love. Love is the greatest. And so people now are starting to hit their dark night of the soul. They're starting to hit their deepest fears. They said humanity's going through this dark. Humanity is going through the deepest levels of the subconscious mind. Purging now. I have to fix my fire a little bit. Excuse me. I'll keep talking. And so people are going through heavy, heavy stuff right now. People are going through really deep, dark, painful stuff. Purging of childhood, purging of lifetimes. I say we're going to purge, before we're done, we're going to purge all of our lifetimes. And that's all good. That's all good. But we have this powerful guidance. We have this powerful protection that's helping us. As long as we stay away from drugs and alcohol, and we stay away from darkness, we stay away from chaos, we stay away from addiction to, money, power, ego, sex, addictions, the things that will, the lower vibrational things, because that's where the dark entities and the demons and all that, they run around on those levels. And that's where they try to trick you, evil people try to trick you on those levels, and tell you that the narcissists manipulate you, control you, and the Ascended Masters say, sorry guys, my fire was almost out. Ascended Masters say, there's a lot of people that are spiritual now that don't want to be around people. It's too much. It's like there's so much people going through so much. There's so much energy flying around, and then there's people that they're scared, they try to hook onto you, they try to, instead of just asking for help, they manipulative, games. That's been forever. And Saint Germain and the Ascended Masters say, if it's not yours, if you know it's not yours, and you're feeling good, you're feeling like yourself, they said that 75% of the time, it's somebody else's energy you're picking up. It's not even yours. You're going through this chaos, you're going through this upset, it's not even yours. It was. It's somebody, it's where you work, or somebody negative in your family, or you can go down the street, you could pick up energy, and it's good to put your light around yourself before you go out in public. And every day I go down the roads, I travel and I drive for a living, and Archangel Michael, Master Christ, go through and violet fire all the roads I'm going to travel, and bless all the people I'm going to see today, and all the people they're going to talk to, and may it all be of light, and all be of goodness, all be of healing for everyone, and keep that light around me all day. So, these things we need to do. So if you're not feeling like yourself, it could be feeling like somebody, it could be something else. So please learn cord cutting ceremonies. I have a good cord cutting Archangel Michael ceremony that I do. It's on my YouTube here, and so I don't want to be cryptic here. I don't want to be frighten people or be like, oh my God, is it that bad? Well, sure, it's that bad, but it's even more than it being that bad. It's that good. It's that good. It's where you focus. Where you focus. If you focus on fear, if you focus on the negativity, you focus on watching the mainstream news or the wars or this, that, and the other, and it's going to get a little bit more dense. It's got to get a little more dense to wake up the masses. Everybody's got to get with it. There's a lot of people that have already reached the higher levels. We've into the fifth dimension, and as soon as you get to the fifth dimension, like when they said turn around, go back and help the others, be a bridge, help the others to come to this next higher frequency vibration aspect of ourselves. That is where we are going and where we already are. We're really already there on a quantum level. It's like everything's happening at once, and whatever you focus on and what you become. Saint Germain says, whatever you meditate on is what you become. So be very, very careful. We're very powerful beings. We have powerful minds. We have powerful spirits, and the vibration is so high now that it can easily create as much negativity as you can positivity. So he says, focus on the light. The light of day. That's why Spirit had me stand up, face the east. Again, like last video. And welcoming that new day, that new sunrise, that new time, that new paradigm, that new shift, that new consciousness. Symbolically, a new day, a good red day, Native people say. That's red road, native red. I'm not sure exactly what the red exactly is, but in this case it's brilliant white light, dazzling white light. Blue, Archangel Michael blue. Purple, violet in the mornings, and the sun's coming up. You see those rainbow colors, which is the rays of the sun, which are aspects and powers of ourself, of our own aura that we don't. Secret teachings, people didn't know the mystery teachings, that our heart is, the sun is the same. We call the sun into our heart. First we call it to our crown, the sun, central sun, we call it down. The master teachers, Elohim, the archangels, start with the I am presence, the God within me. threefold flame, the heart, the Elohim, represented in the third eye, forehead, the mind, archangels, Devic kingdom, angelic kingdom, cosmic beings, the great cosmic light. They're all through that portal of the sun into the sun behind the sun. We call that down. We call down our protection. We call down our supply. We call down our goodness. We call down our blessings for the world and our family and all that is every day. To our crown chakra. Breathe it into our nervous system. Breathe it into our spine, down, back up, back into our nervous system, into our heart. It's bright as noonday sun, shining like sunlight on diamonds. And this energy they call the diamond shining love, diamond shining purity. Christ, blue lightning purity, blue lightning love. And we cast out any lower frequencies. We annihilate them out of this universe so they can never harm anyone again. Anything in the vicinity of this prayer, of this moment, of this interaction, you can use that. Casting out, cleansing of our space, cleansing of our world, of our relatives, of our hearts, of our pasts, of our cells. So this golden and rainbow color goes into our, we breathe it into every cell of our body. He said that 70, 30, 50, 70 trillion, whatever it is, I say 70 trillion cells. And these teachings say that there's a sun in every cell, 70 trillion suns, central suns. We push it out into our aura, the emotional body, the etheric body, mental body. At the same time, the master teachers, Christ, Mary, Saint Germain, Katumi, Archangel Michael, Divine Mother, they're pushing in. Their consciousness is pushing in as we're pushing out. And it's dissolving, transmuting, consuming the human condition. That lower vibrational matrix, 7 deadly sins, the emotional states, envy, greed, jealousy, pride, hatred, gluttony, lust. And it leaves us with love, purity, harmony, grace, balance, equilibrium, equanimity, joy, ecstasy, bliss, generosity, fortitude, which is internal strength, respect, and unity, wholeness, interdependence with all things. We have a heart, but we have a new level that's been awakened. It's called the high heart. It's in the thymus gland. It's actually called the high heart. In these times, it's awakened. You can research it, the high heart chakra. And they say that the high heart chakra is like a rainbow color. It's a lot of teachers say to center yourself there, not just the heart, but to actually center yourself there, and that it only holds the positive emotions. It does not hold any negative emotions. So that makes sense in the new realm, in the new paradigm, in the new fifth dimension and beyond, where it's going to be a positive, wonderful experience of peace, of gentleness, of heaven on earth. The colors are going to be brighter. There's going to be peace. We're going to feed each other. The great masses of the stolen money, the stolen gold from around the world is going to come back to the people. It's a program. They've been working on it for half a century, but it's about to be implemented now. It's called Nasara Gasara, and that One of the presidents even signed it in a while back, but it took 20 years to really get kicked in because of all the ways it was being blocked in the courts. And there's these trusts, these million billionaires that have been, they talk about the Illuminati, 1% owning the 99% of the wealth in the world. Well, there's been these secret trusts behind the scenes because it just had to be the way it was done. There's a Saint Germain trust. There's all these trusts of these trillionaires that were working for the light. Why wouldn't it be? If there's all this 1% owns 190%, how could there not be the opposite somewhere in this world, in this universe, that was building itself up against this, or that was secretly always there, but it had to wait till a certain time when it was going to come out? And when this program comes out, it's gonna end the IRS. It's gonna end the Federal Reserve. It's gonna make us only have a flat rate tax, 14% on certain things. Food and medicine will not be taxed. It's just part of the new paradigm that's going to kick in. The seniors, the Social Security is going to be much better for them. It's going to be much better taking care of the children and the homeless and the veterans, and it's going to all be balanced out. It's all coming back into balance, guys. I'm telling you, I've been studying this stuff half my life. You can look it up. Look it up on Telegram or BitChute, the platforms, and just type it in, these things. Nasara Gasara, the fifth dimension, the new paradigm, anyways, one thing will lead to the next. One thing will lead to the next. You'll find your way. Don't get focused out on the fear. Don't get focused out on those that are being taken down now. The dark circles, the pedophile circles, the Hollywood, DC, around the world, leadership, adrenochrome, the missing children. Don't get caught up in that. Once you know about it, just pray, let it go. Know that, from my understanding, that the masters are saying, just trust the process. Be in faith, not fear. Be in love, not fear. When you hit your darkest night, you have to choose. There'll be a moment where you have to choose. You could say life or death, but it's not. It's you choosing love or fear. Love or fear, love or fear. You choose fear, you're going to go down back into the other cycles of, growth and teaching and art, stronger lessons. If you choose love, you're going to start floating up into the love realms. But you still be grounded, but you're walking not being afraid. You're just, okay, life is good, and we just help or do what we're supposed to do here. We don't even know what what we're supposed to do, per se. It's all awakening as every day you walk through your fears. That amygdala regulates fear in the brain, and the only way it works is by walking through your fear. As you walk, you're literally walking through your fears. And so, stay together, be in groups, get on these meditation groups on Facebook or on the different social medias. Listen to the teachers of light. Surround yourself with friends, like, let's say, Facebook, that are only high vibrational. Find workshops. I'm doing a workshop. My brother and I, Mark, we're doing these. It's called the Peacemaker Plan for Peace. We have one on the 27th. I'll post about it. I'll explain in my next video what this is, and that it's about healing of relationships, healing of the soul, healing of the DNA, past lives, clearing the subconscious mind, waking up to the higher states of consciousness, the higher paradigm, knowing how to quickly shift yourself with some exercises and energy balancing, and principles, we call them, tools and techniques. We're doing this on Zoom, moving forward. Right now we're doing discovery calls where we're just talking about it with people. Just come on free of charge Tuesday nights and Saturdays for sure, and every week. And so I encourage you guys. Next video I'll tell you all about it. I don't have my papers with me. I'll show you. I could if I figure out how to put it all down below. I need to learn that now. I link to it. And so, you know, find these teachers, some of these teachers that are really helpful. Go to a ceremony, go to the beach, go be out in nature, go to sweat lodge, meditation circles or yoga circles. I mean, the high vibrational people are there. Or, you know, remember your meditation every day, going with that within, deep within. Going into the oneness, going into the quantum field. Humming, singing, dancing, praying, breath work. Humming will balance out your vagus nerve. Just stretching. All the movement we can do now, they said, is we're purging. The energy is so intense from all these sunflowers and all this quantum energies. I'm going to have to do the talk on the very next video. These sunflares of hitting the planet, did blasting out the Schumann resonance. It was 100 this week. It's never been that high. There's so much going on here that it's waking our DNA. We're pushing out all this nanotechnology. We're pushing out all of this darkness. We're pushing out all of this. We're transmuting all of this shards of toxicity out of our body. And all we got to do is, by sweating, by stretching, by exercising, jogging, eating right, fasting, whatever works, you know, find out for yourself. And singing, humming, going for a walk to the forest with your voice recorder, journaling. But you do that with your voice recorder, just bring up any subject, and the next thing you know, you're going to have all the answers coming straight out of you. You're either channeling it or coming right out of your wisdom. It works every single time for me. It's wonderful. It's easy. And getting out of your mind, getting out of the worries, getting out of the excess thoughts of money, of people, of and this and TV and what they're saying on the media. Forget all that. Go back to the inner reality. Get the answers from within. No. Study, you know, sure, the Bible and the sacred texts and the Tibetan writings, Mahabharata, the ancient Indian Vedas and the Upanishads, you know, sacred books. We got this, guys. We got it. Videos, mine. I have a lot of teachings on my videos saying similar things. Peace be unto you. Peace be unto us. Peace be unto me and my loved one. The peace that passes understanding. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey. Hey ho, 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 ho, hey ho, 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 hey, hey. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey. Love you all. Honor and respect the masterness that you are.